Hey everybody, the Anti-Pundit is back, and I have a special event this week. We are talking about the newest candidate that entered the presidential race, and that person is Ohio Governor John Kasich. Now, I'm going to play part of the video in the speech from earlier this week, and now I'm not going to play it all because it's an hour long, but let's take a look, and let's see what he said.
Wow. Huh? Wow. You know what's amazing? I'm back here today. You could throw a stone and hit that stadium, or you could hit that dormitory so many years later. And guess what? I am here to ask you for your prayers, for your support, for your efforts, because I have decided to run for President of the United States. And I said, you know, I think we should just write a budget for the United States of America. And they said, well, there's like 100 people at the White House working on a budget and probably 50 up here, and we only have 6. And I said, I know we're overstaffed, but we stay out of our way, we'll be able to get this done. And we wrote a budget for the United States of America. And why? Everybody knows me as a budget guy. It's not about numbers. It's about vision. It's about values. And we do not have the right, as grown-ups, to ring up debts to suit ourselves and pass them on to the next generation. We don't have that right. You want job creation? You balance the books. Am I right? You balance the books. And if I'm president, or maybe I should say when I am president, okay? I will promise you that my top priority will get this country on a path to fiscal independence, strength, and we will rebuild the economy of this country, because creating jobs is our highest moral purpose, and we will move to get that done. With all this, they said it couldn't be done. And guess what? We proved them wrong again. And I'm going to take what we've learned here in the Heartland, that band of brothers and sisters that I work with every day, and we are going to take the lessons of the Heartland and straighten out Washington, D.C., and fix our country. The light of a city on a hill cannot be hidden. The light of a city on a hill cannot be hidden. America is that city, and you are that light. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you all very much.
Well, folks, understand something. I am more qualified than anyone else to talk about this particular person, because I live here in Ohio, and I know a lot more than any pundit in Washington and or New York. Now, understand something. He did balance the budget in the state. Now, say how he got there is a matter of debate, but he did do it. Now, some things he did here in Ohio that was kind of questionable. Now, the first thing people jump on was, well, hey, he tried to bust unions. No, he didn't. What he did was try to limit collective bargaining. And let me tell you something, folks. If he tried to outright bust unions in the state, he never would have gotten reelected. Now, also in this state, a hot-button item has always been the rainy day fund. Now, he even said so himself. It started at 89 cents, now it's 240 million. So he did do that also. Now, there's some things he shouldn't have done, I admit it. Like, for instance, education. He did slash that, but there was no money, so he really didn't have a choice. Now, I will say this also, that as of this taping, according to Reuters, he is polling 14th out of 16th. You know, I'm thinking to myself, does he have a chance? Actually, he does. And let me explain why. Let me start why he won't win. Let's start there. He actually, the best way to describe it, he has to wade through all the garbage during this. And I honestly believe with his first debate in Cleveland, they're going to have to put him in as a courtesy. Even though he's pretty much last, they're going to have to. because he is a governor of the swing state. And there's something to remember also, is that he, in Ohio, no Republican has won the state won the presidency without winning the state, and only once a Democrat did it. So this is the swing state. Now also, if he gets through all that, if he's the nominee, here's what's going to happen, at least that's my opinion. And take this how you want. He'll definitely have Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania. It'll have a combination, I look at my notes, of Texas, Florida, North Carolina, and maybe Illinois. And out of 538 electoral votes, that's 171 right from the rip, which forces whoever the Democratic nominee is to run the table without Ohio. That is huge. Now, I watched the interview Mr. Kasich today on Meet the Press. Now, obviously, because of TV rules, I can't show you that footage. But it was a very good read on what he plans to do. And so far, I've seen on the Republican side, he's been the only adult in the room that I've seen so far. Now, I'm not promoting him or anything like that, so don't understand that. I'm just telling you what he's all about. Now, some people like him in the state, some people don't. But understand something. When he ran for re-election, he crushed his opponent, Ed Fitzgerald, by 31 points. And before anybody says that was gerrymandering, you can't gerrymander a statewide race. Ed Fitzgerald was just that bad. Trust me. Well, folks, that's it for today. This is a little insight into John Kasich and his file. And stay tuned for the next edition of Real Deal Politics with the Anti-Pundit.